were originally cartoons for a reason. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 worst live-action movies based on cartoons.
Gentlemen, there's been some kind of a mistake.
Just to keep things on the level, we're omitting films based on adult-centric cartoons like Aeon Flux. Number 10. Scooby-Doo. Kicking off our list is the flick that reintroduced the popular 60s cartoon about a gang of mystery solvers and their talking dog. This flick sets the bar low for other live-action CGI hybrids with its ultra-cheap effects, stiff acting, and painfully dull script. It's also too scary for kids, too stupid for teens, and completely unwatchable for anyone else, even longtime fans.
Gee, Scraps, no reason to freak out like a jerk and try to kill all humanity.
I would have gotten away with it too, if not for your meddling son of...
Number 9. Fat Albert. This adaptation took a beloved 70s cartoon and turned it into a bloated Hollywood project aimed at an audience unfamiliar with the material. You know what would have been better? A straightforward animated update. But instead, we get the tired old gimmick of cartoon characters being transported to the real world.
See? That's who we are.
Yeah, and we're coming out on dividend.
What's dividend?
I don't know.
Don't start.
Sure, it's inoffensive, but boy is it lame. The best parts of this movie? The actual cartoon bits.
Albert, you can't go. We're cartoons and this is our show.
Number 8. Underdog. The rhyming superhero dog is brought to life in this film based on the classic 60s TV show. Unfortunately, the Disneyfication of this franchise means that all the elements that give it character are gone, including the newsreel narration, campiness, and humor aimed at all ages.
You know what? Maybe we should see other people.
He thinks it would be better if they saw other people. She says for all she cares, he can go eat... Wait, people eat that too?
Instead, the film is directed towards only the youngest filmgoers, who would probably be happy no matter what the talking dog does.
There's no need for Frank. Underdog got fight.
Number 7. Garfield The Movie.
I hate Mondays.
Based on the popular comics and cartoon about a fat, lazy, lasagna-loving orange cat, this movie epitomizes god-awful CGI live-action hybrids, even with Bill Murray.
I think I'm going to blow cat chow chunks.
Sucking the wit and intelligence from the source material, this preschool affair fails to fill its short 80-minute runtime with anything worthwhile. Worst of all, its success at the box office made room for similar remakes like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Thanks a lot, Garfield.
Yeah, right.
Hit the floor.
Number 6. Dragonball Evolution. It's criminal that this film does not capitalize on any of the things that made the series a phenomenon, considering its rich background in manga and anime. How hard is it to capture the appeal of magical wish-granting balls, a fierce champion, and his battle against alien invaders? Why create a cliched and overly tame action flick that only demonstrates Hollywood's inability to reinterpret Eastern material?
Stop! You both have to stop!
Number 5. The Flintstones.
Wilma, I'm home! No, you don't. No, you don't. Bad boy. Oh, some bad dog.
Yabba Dabba, oh my god, what did they do? The Flintstones was a 1960s sitcom about the modern Stone Age family, and it was bursting with charm and humor. Despite perfect casting like John Goodman and Rick Moranis, the live-action remake only achieves the look of the cartoon and never manages to capture the feel. Also, they lose us when they start making jokes about adultery.
Your wife. Your wife.
My wife. Wilma? Wilma! What a surprise!
Number 4. Mr. Magoo. If there's one cartoon that's best left in the past, it's this 1940s comedy series about a blind old man. This short-sighted flick makes a feature-length attempt to amuse audiences with max 10 minutes worth of jokes. Not even Leslie Nielsen can redeem this script, which is nothing but filler and handicap jokes that are so offensive, Disney had to add a disclaimer.
You know what I came here for. You know what I want. Give it to me.
You modern women, you're so direct.
Number 3. Inspector Gadget. This is what happens when characters and plot are swept aside in favor of headache-inducing hyperkinetic special effects. Packed with a never-ending barrage of product placements, this painful remake also features desperate comical violence and sexual innuendos, making it inappropriate for children and off-putting to everyone.
How's your centromolecular equilibrator feeling?
Feels pretty good.
And how's your auto-axle lubricator functioning?
It's functioning fully.
But miscasting Matthew Broderick as Gadget is the worst offense, which is made even less palatable by the scenes with his irritating replica. Number 2. Masters of the Universe. Did you grow up watching He-Man? Did you ever imagine that his feature film adaptation would transport him and his friends to California? Neither did we. Dolph Lundgren's He-Man needs the help of a waitress to find his way home. Between Frank Langella's grim interpretation of Skeletor, the ridiculous effects, and the flick's overly serious tone, this remake succeeds at nothing more than confusing audiences and horrifying fans.
Somebody tell me what the hell's going on around here!
Number 1. The Last Airbender. Taking the top spot on our list is the M. Night Shyamalan adaptation that tries to condense the first chapter of an unforgettable cartoon into one film, while also taking major liberties, like swapping character nationalities and turning bending into some sort of dance. Shyamalan also fails to replicate the cartoon's ability to bounce between comedy, action, and drama. But what stings the most is that Airbender could have been the next Star Wars. Do you agree with our list? Which live-action flick ruined your childhood memories the most? For more entertaining top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You in the back! Where you going? It's not over!